That's a freaking sweet feature.
Yep. Hey everyone, I'm Jenna.
And I'm Kendall.
And we're gearheads here at Backcountry.
Today we're going to talk to you guys about two exciting mountain bike pants. It's the Empire Enduro Pant from Backcountry and the Backcountry Slickrock Pants.
Be sure to check out everything mountain bike apparel and more at our mountain bike guide.
We have chapter timestamps below. Feel free to skip around in the video. Let's get into it.
Backcountry has two mountain bike bottom collections. It's going to be the Empire and the Slickrock. Both have pants and shorts. And what's the difference between the two?
So the Slickrock collection is going to be focused on like trail riding. The whole collection is going to be based more on efficiency and like breathability, whereas the Empire collection is going to have a big focus for more of the enduro and downhill rider. Which one are we going to talk about first?
We're going to start with the Empire Pant.
All right, cool. So like we said, the Empire Pant is going to be focused more on enduro and downhill riding. Maybe you're hitting the bike park, maybe you're hitting shuttles, but you can definitely still pedal in them. Jenna, why don't you tell us a little bit about the sizing?
So the sizing is going to range from a size small to a double XL, and it's going to be kind of a regular fit, so not too tight with a tapered bottom.
Yeah, I think they have a nice balance where the ankles taper to keep your pants out of your bike, and the knee area is a little bit more roomy for those big downhill knee pads. What about the materials? What are we seeing for those?
So the materials, the main one is going to be nylon and spandex, and it's treated with a DWR treatment. And the knees and side panels are going to have a polyester and spandex, which is abrasion resistant.
Yeah, and that paneling material is super durable. I mean, just to the feel of your hands, like it's very burly. And I have tested this quite a few times, more than I'd like to admit, and I haven't gotten it to rip yet. And then for the black material, is actually a four-way stretch material and resembles some of our more lightweight mountain bike garments and really moves with your body and allows you to get into your riding position without being limited by your apparel at all, which is great.
What are some of your favorite features of the Empire Pant?
I really like the belt system. It uses like a super burly ratcheting system that allows you to like get the exact same fit every time, right? It's like quantifiable. You can do the same number of clicks every time. And then I also really like the knee pad integration. So the pants feature a like side length zipper that goes from your ankle up to your knee and just like flaps the whole pant open, allowing you to get your knee pads on and off. This is especially nice in like a parking lot scenario where if your pants don't have this and you want to put your knee pads on before a ride, you're taking your pants off in the parking lot.
Yeah, makes sense.
So this is pretty clutch. But I also will say that I also like to like put my knee pads on my pack and then like climb up and ride down sometimes. And it's really nice for that too. Like at the top of a sweaty climb, I can like quickly get my pads on without having to get naked in the woods.
Fair. All right, so you said you have ridden in these quite a bit. You've put them to the test. You've taken a couple spills. Tell us about the durability.
Yeah, I think the durability is definitely something that's really impressed me. I have ripped many pairs of pants and shorts previously. I think a really common one that people don't talk about as much is actually like ripping your pants on your saddle. That's something that I've done before on like 2 different pairs of pants, and this has not happened with these pants at all. I did a whole season and a half in them so far with no issues, and then aside from that, like definitely I've had a handful of crashes. I've had some that have been more like impact and some that have been like very slidey and haven't had any issues so far. I feel like Utah is a fairly rocky area, like not the most rocky, but I feel like on most of my crashes there is some kind of encounter with a rock. So I think it definitely speaks to the durability of that gray paneling that you see, and it's placed really well. So whether you're sliding on your front, you know, your knees are going to have you covered with that paneling, and then if you are like sliding more on your side, you can see it also runs down the length of the hip, which I feel like are 2 crucial areas. And then it's nice too because there isn't too much of it. Obviously this is going to be a little bit thicker material than the black 4-way stretch, and so it's like just enough where it retains some really good breathability, but you don't have to worry about them blowing out on you.
Sounds like they really thought through the durability on those. But let's talk about breathability, because I know they're aimed a little bit more at downhill, but sometimes you gotta climb, you get hot, it's Utah. What's that like?
Totally. So I think the pants achieve a really good balance, and it's up to a few key features. So you'll see perforated laser cut holes at a few key parts of the pant. This is going to just let a little bit of airflow as you're riding, whether you're going up or down, whatever. You'll see these in the back of the leg and on some other spots. And then the pocket layout actually works with the venting system a little bit. The side pockets essentially double as vents, and so they're mesh lined. And so if you just want to run with them open with nothing in it, they work great as vents. They dump heat really well. I like to ride a lot with pants for the added coverage, for downhill riding, but I still pedal a lot too. And I have found this system to work really well. Unless you're talking about, like a 90-degree plus day, then, shorts are probably gonna be the call. I have found that these vents have a significant impact on climbing performance. And then that kind of segues us right into the pocket layout. So you have those two side pockets that I mentioned, and then you have two hand pockets that are also zippered. Really nice for keeping things secure. You never wanna worry about like losing your phone or your car key or spare battery or whatever. And it's also worth noting that the Empire pants have 4 pockets, like I said. The Slickrock pants only have 2. So if you're someone who likes to carry a lot of stuff with you, then the Enduro pants might be the better pick. And we specifically designed them this way because when you're actually racing Enduro, you are out all day, you need to carry a lot of stuff, and pockets are really nice for carrying stuff.
This is a really well thought out pant. Is there a women's version?
We're working on building out a pant with a women's specific fit within the Empire line, and we're also hoping to release some more colors. So keep an eye out for those, but nothing in the meantime. Okay, so what if I'm not that into the downhill enduro thing and I just want pants that are really good for general trail riding?
In that case, the Slickrock pant is definitely gonna be your best option. The Slickrock is gonna be a little bit more of a semi-fitted pant that has a little bit more breathability, still that tapered bottom so you're not getting it caught in your chain. And that you're gonna have sizing options from small to extra, extra large for the men's or small to XL for the women's.
What materials do they use to make the pant more breathable?
So these ones are gonna be a mix of nylon and spandex treated with a DWR treatment and that 4-way stretch, so kind of similar to the Empire.
But it's that same fabric throughout, right?
Correct. Yeah, so this one is not going to have those side paneling or the knees.
Okay, Jenna, what would you say your favorite features are for the Slickrock pant?
So my favorite features are the integrated belt that's a little bit lower profile and allows for cinching. And so that way you still kind of have that loose structure around your thighs, but you can still pull it tight on the waist to fit better. And then with that, you also have the internal silicone dot grippers that are on the waist, so that's not gonna move out of place when you're riding. And also with that belt being a little bit lower profile, whether you're climbing or you're in a downhill position, it's not really gonna bother you and be sitting on your waist in a way that's gonna be annoying. The other thing that these pants have is the ankle zippers that allow for easy layer adjustments. You can pull them over your shoes or even pull your knee pads off with them still on.
So we talked about how durable the Empire pants are. How do the Slickrocks compare?
So the Slickrock is stripped down for efficiency, but it still packs a ton of features, and they're definitely a durable pant. They have the DWR and UPF 50, which keeps you covered for all types of conditions. It's always changing here in Utah, so this is gonna keep them going. It's also still built with that 4-way stretch. That's gonna be optimal for riding, whether you're going uphill or downhill. These things are gonna keep moving with you however you're riding.
Totally, and that 4-way stretch material is super breathable. What else does the pant do for breathability?
They also have 2 zippered vents on either side. Those allow for a little bit more breathability, and if you happen to be wearing bibs or a chamois that has a built-in pocket, you can actually reach through that vent and use that pocket on those bibs.
That's a sweet feature. I also noticed there are some pretty rad colors of this pant. What's the rundown?
Yes, so there's a few more color options in the Slickrock pants. There's gonna be Kalamata, Turbulence, and Black. So a few more to choose from compared to the Empire.
Yeah, and I feel like we're always refreshing new colors with this pant. So if you don't see something you like, there might be something new coming soon.
All right, so we've talked about each of the pants. Who are the Empire pants for?
So we kind of mentioned that it's for more of the enduro and downhill rider. So I think someone who's spending a lot of time at the bike park, the added durability is just going to make the pants last longer for that style of riding. And then for the enduro rider, I think it's also a really great pant. I think it's important not to get caught up on the fact that they're extra durable because they are still super breathable. And I think having 4 full pockets to stuff things into is perfect for long enduro rides where you're out on your bike all day. So that's kind of where the Empire pant fits in. Who would you say the Slickrock pant is for?
So the Slickrock is going to be for a lot of your cross-country and trail riders who are doing just as much uphill as they are downhill, because they're still going to be durable for the downhill, but they're going to allow that mobility, that breathability of when you're going on the uphill, and it's also going to be great for some of those hotter days as well.
Yeah, I am super impressed with the way these pants breathe. Like, you can totally get away with wearing them even in the summertime, which is sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's a wrap on our Empire pant and our Slickrock pant. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We'll keep making more like this one.
And if there's something that you want to see in the Backcountry mountain bike apparel lineup, drop a comment below. And if you have any questions, reach out to a Gearhead. But for now, we will see you out there.